Hey there, I'm Jason Morris with the Home Gallery team and Keller Williams Realty. Welcome to my video blog. Today's topic is one that has been on the minds of folks who are doing either a step-up trade-out type sale or maybe a step-down trade-out type sale where you have one home that you want to sell and you want to buy something else. And the issue is the logistics. You know, how do I get those two pieces of the move to hook together, because I don't want to leave a home that is suitable for me and get into just any old thing. You're thinking about selling. You already have a home that you like, but is maybe too big for you. But you find otherwise that the situation is tolerable to you. You know, you like where you're at, and you don't want to just trade out to any old thing. You're looking for something special. The inventory is thin right now, so there's not a lot of stuff on the market. And the tendency is to not want to put your home up for sale, because if you sell your home before you find a place to go, then you've got this weird sticky logistical thing of what do I do with my stuff and where do I live and all that. Okay, that happens a lot, or this is a concern that comes up a lot. And here are the couple of different ways that we manage this. Okay, the first is that you want to try and go out and make your purchase first. Okay, and in an ideal scenario, you would not have a home sale contingency to worry about, which means either you can afford to hold the mortgage on two homes, or your current home is paid off, and so you can get a new mortgage, even if it's temporary, in order to purchase the home that you're going to, or maybe even you're taking out of an equity line against your current residence, and you're buying a property with that equity, or you're paying cash. Okay, but you're making your purchase with no home sale contingency. In a competitive market, those are going to be the offers that are taken most seriously. Okay, anybody who's got a home to sell right now is going to take a back seat because there are so many buyers that are willing to make the purchase without a contingency in order to get that nice house. Okay, so if you can, this is where you want to be. So yeah, you want to look at getting financing. See if you can hold financing for two loans, or again pay cash or do an equity line or some such thing. That's going to put you in a better position for competition. Then you can hold the two properties. You can make your move smoothly over time. Then take the previous home that you're now wanting to sell, put it on the market, and let that one go after you're in the new one. Okay. So that's option one. That's usually the best option. But if that is not a fit for you, let's say that you can't carry two loans. Okay, or you're concerned about carrying two loans. All right, this is where option B comes in. You're really going to only be taken seriously if you've got a home sale contingency, if you already have that home under contract. Okay, so you want to put your house on the market, you want to get a buyer. Now immediately I get the questions of, oh my gosh, well what happens if I can't find that place to live? Okay, well you have to have a plan B in place when you're operating under that set of circumstances. So your plan B is either that you're going to sell your current house to a buyer who has the ability to flex. Okay, they can wait for you to make a purchase, and it should be built into the terms of the negotiation that they're going to wait for you for a certain number of days to get a home under contract on the purchase side and give you the ability to get out of your sale if you are unable to do that within a certain period of time. So you need a buyer who is flexible. Okay, the other side is maybe that you go and you make a purchase with a seller who is flexible. Okay, a lot of times this is new construction. There's a lot of folks buying new construction just for this purpose right now, because the builders can often flex with settlement time much easier than can the average homeowner. Okay, but we want to find a seller who will flex, either someone who's a regular residential owner but has maybe two residences. Maybe they have a beach house that they're moving to, so their current home is going to be unoccupied, and they don't really care how long settlement takes, as long as they're getting a good price. Okay, that kind of scenario can be worked out. You just have to realize that there may be fewer of those, and they will still prefer a seller who can settle quickly and not have to be uncertain with respect to timeline. Okay, the third part of Plan B is to in any of these cases, you probably want to have a backup plan of temporary living. Okay, whether it is that you're putting your stuff in storage and living with family, or you're going to some kind of a temporary living arrangement. There's a lot of apartments that will do that kind of thing, either furnished or unfurnished, and a lot of my clients choose to do something like that to eliminate a lot of the confusion. They will have this as a backup plan. Okay, the big thing is backup plans. You don't want to get caught flat-footed if there is a logistical problem. Okay. The third scenario is just go ahead and assume that you're going to be using temporary living. Sell your current home, get out from under it, move into the temporary space, free yourself from all those constraints, okay? And shop at your leisure. That way you can actually take first position in a lot of the negotiation because you're usually working with a large amount of cash off your sale, and you don't have the logistical concerns of one of these home sale contingencies, so you're going to actually have a better bargaining position there, okay? So you would just go into one of those temporary living arrangements, whether it be family or, you're living in your Winnebago or something like that, or you're going into one of those furnished apartments for a period of time, okay? And then the very last is you can attempt to find a seller who's willing to work with you when your home is on the market, but it may not be under contract. Now, you're going to have fewer people willing to do this just because there are so many buyers out there that can purchase without making the seller wait. Okay, but that is kind of the last ditch effort. So if you're sitting there going, well, I don't want to do any of these. I want to shop. I want to find a house, but I don't want to put my home on the market until after I find a house. And by the way, I can't finance two properties. Well, if you don't fit into any of these, you're working at such an outside chance scenario there that I'm afraid that you're going to have a hard time doing that. So you really want to get your home on the market at a bare minimum so that you can show a seller that you're serious. Okay? And remember that no one can sell your home without your consent. If the negotiation doesn't work out to where the logistics make sense, just don't sign. Okay? You can always say no to a deal that doesn't work for you. All right? But what you can't do is very often get a seller to agree to just wait for you without any definite timeline to sell their home because they've got plans. Okay? So I hope this has brought a little bit of clarity to the thought process as to how this might work. If you want us to help you work through the logistics of your own personal situation, we're happy to do it. We do it all the time. And generally speaking, we can figure out a way around anything. We just need to know the specifics of your circumstances. So give us a call. As always, my name is Jason Morris with the Home Gallery team and Keller Williams Realty. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next video.